Sometimes I look around the house and I spot something that someone has done in previous years, and I go, why? And is this bad? And that's definitely what's happening right now when I look up and I notice a beam that seems to be filled with paper.
Cool.
This seems not good. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Look at the view out this window. Every time I see a view from this side of the house, it just stops me in my tracks because it's so pretty. And the attic window looks out the same direction, and you can see the chateau. Like there's just the little tip of the tower of the chateau. But when you're
flag.
2 stories higher in the attic, you can really see the chateau, and it's so gorgeous. Anyway, apart from scenic views, right now we are getting ready to work a little bit more in this bedroom. This is the former first floor bathroom that is becoming a bedroom. And we are going to try to get the big Italian style mirror that I bought up on the wall. I bought this mirror before I knew that it was going to go in this bedroom, or before even we knew that this was going to be a bedroom. But then once I started thinking about like the design for this bedroom, it just seems like the perfect thing. And I think it's going to look absolutely gorgeous with this wallpaper. So that is Laurent's project for the moment, is getting that big mirror safely up on the wall. My project is, while he is doing that, I'm going to try to fill in with a little bit more wallpaper. We have like one more roll of wallpaper. We are a little short. I said, and if you saw the last video about this bedroom, we just really underestimated how much wallpaper we would need because it seems so small, but it's actually bigger than it seems. But I'm going to try to fill in a little bit more wallpaper, and then I might try to do some trim right over here next to the window. We've just got this corner, and I think we have some trim in the garage that would go, it's like a corner trim, and it would go right over this corner, and that would just give it a more finished, appealing look. If you're wondering, yes, Laurent is wearing my hoodie.
It's my hoodie now.
We were filming 2 videos today because we're filming 2 different projects, so I'm sorting it into 2 videos. So it's not just that he stole my hoodie and won't take it off, although I feel like that is going to be the case.
It's mine.
Here is the mirror. It's just so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. So this was a find at our local charity shop, sort of like a Goodwill. But I think, I forget how much it was.
50 euros, I think.
Oh, right. It was 50 euros. Such a good deal. I'm so happy with it. And I cannot wait to see it on the wall. It's going to go right here in the middle of this wall because the bed is going to be over here. And then the mirror is going to be facing the bed right there in the middle. Would you like to discuss how you plan to put it in the middle of that wall?
Well, I have questions not questions, but hesitations.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to do some holes up next to the ceiling. And then I will put some small inserts. I love these inserts because they can fit to any material, and they're very strong. Like the kitchen, the top cabinets fits on these, and it's really rock solid. And after putting these small inserts, I'm looking in my hoodie's pockets.
Your hoodie.
I hesitate between putting what's usually used for hanging mirrors,
Let's see it.
which is like small hook.
Uh-huh. Or
That would fit in the inserts, or putting a screw. I think the hook will look better,
I think the hook would look better.
though the fixations for it are like really thin.
Uh-huh.
So it seems to fit.
It seems fine to me.
Yeah. So maybe we try that.
Good. I also want to mention that like during this video, while we're working in here, you might see a bunch of just empty wine bottles just sitting around casually. And that is not because we're raving alcoholics, although we are raving alcoholics, but this is not connected to that. It just turns out that the wallpaper glue requires 75 centiliters of water to make one roll worth of wallpaper glue, and that is exactly the size of a wine bottle. So we've been using them to measure our water for the wallpaper glue in the most French thing that has ever happened. So we run into a small issue. Laurent is measured where the mirror would go on the wall, and it might be too low because it is a big mirror. You want me to do that? Oh, you're gonna put it on the stool. Very smart. Very smart.
So it will be
So strong. I don't hate it.
no.
No. I know the mirror part is a bit low, but what we can do is put a small table in front of it and put a small stool with that table and make it kind of like a makeup thing, like you were saying yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
So let's use the screws, because with the screws you can get it a little higher and you can't really see them. And I think it'll be fine.
So I got a job for you.
Uh-oh.
The job is I'm going to hold the mirror like as high as it can go.
Uh-huh.
And your job is going to be to take the stool behind me and to check that the mirror is even, because even is good.
Okay.
Every time someone puts a mirror not even, a kitten dies somewhere.
Whoa! That became so intense so quickly.
And so you're going to mark where the screws should be.
Okay. I can do that. Let's go.
So the side is supposed to be on that joint. You take the stool. That's supposed to be the side.
Yeah, it's good.
Huh?
On the floor?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't know. Yeah.
So, we've encountered the problem that we always encounter in every wall in this house.
Yeah.
That apparently all the walls are made out of sand.
Sorry.
And it is impossible to get anything to stick inside them to hang something on.
That's horrible.
So, what's our plan B?
This doesn't seem solid. It is just a piece of wood that is nailed here.
But the sides are kind of solid. 'Cause I was thinking that possibly we could try to hang it from the beams instead of the wall.
Yeah, but these seem to be kind of fake beams. Because you see, it's
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
piece of wood here, and it's hollow.
Yeah.
Not hollow,
Hollow, yeah.
hollow. I think the only way we can manage to fix something in this wall is doing chemical ceiling. That's crazy. I went from one hole to the next one so easily. Like the 1 inch distance, and I could just with a screw, I could just go under like that.
Maybe we stop making holes in the nice new wallpaper.
So with that, Laurent went off to try to think of a plan C for hanging the mirror, and I went back to wallpapering, but little did I know I was about to make a second bizarre discovery of the day.
Sometimes in life, a thing happens and it's just weird. And there is no explanation other than it's just bizarre. And that has just happened to me because I was using my little tool to poke the wallpaper up back in that little gap between the trim board and the wall. And out fell a red bean. Why is there a red bean in the ceiling? I don't know. There is no explanation. It's just really freaking weird. Anyway, red beans aside, I am now at the point where we've put up all the wallpaper that we have. So I'm just going to go around and trim off all the edges, which I normally, when I'm doing wallpaper, I don't bother to like do a perfect trimming job as I'm going around doing the gluing. And then I come back later and do like a really precise trim after. So that is what I will do right now. Trimmed off all of the extra paper, and I think it's looking pretty good. I don't see any like truly heinous joints in the wallpaper. So my next trick will be to take this corner wood trim, and we're gonna just do a little frame around the edges of the window just to first off look just really nice and finished and give it a little bit more like visual interest around the window. And secondly, just to kind of maybe hold on the wallpaper on the edges there, just to ensure that we never have a wallpaper falling off moment. I've come to a stopping point for today, I think. The wood trim is glued onto the window. It is drying. It looks great. The wallpaper is on the walls. The mirror is where it's going to be for the time being because we decided finally that it's better to wait and do this right. So we're going to wait till we can go to the hardware store and get some like chemical sealant that apparently will anchor the mirror in place for all time. So we're going to wait to put the mirror on the wall, but it is in its place. And so I'll show you guys what today's version of the final product is. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're just in time. What do you think?
It looks great. Oh, there are 2 holes here that are not
Well,
nice, and it's because of me.
that's where we're going to put the mirror, so it doesn't matter.
No.
We're also going to replace the wire covers so that the wire is not just taped to the ceiling.
Oh, do you want? I thought it
Yeah,
was
I think
kind
it's
of an industrial style.
I mean, it is very, very chic this way, yeah. But how nice is the wallpaper?
It's great.
I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks great. And look at the wood trim I did around the window.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yay!
removed them. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
It
So,
looks great.
yay! So, I think we should call it a day.
Yeah,
I think we've accomplished a lot in here today.
especially you.
It feels like a bedroom. It doesn't feel like a terrible construction zone anymore. Like obviously the floor is still super dusty and there's a lot more to do, but it feels like this is a bedroom now.
Yeah, the wall really makes a big difference.
Yeah. I can't wait to get a bed here. That's going to be really cool. So we need to bring the bed crown down from Chartres.
Yeah.
And also some fabric to start making bed curtains out of. Yay!
Good.
So, I think that's about it for this video. But if you enjoyed this video,
Do it.
please do subscribe.
Or check you're still subscribed if you're already subscribed.
Yeah, YouTube
Yeah.
likes to mess with people and unsubscribe them without telling them. So do check that you're still subscribed if you're a subscriber. And also give it a thumbs up. My weird thumb that I always pull out and then go, oh, my thumb's
And
so
share
weird.
with your friends and all that.
And also a big, big, big thank you to our patrons. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, patrons.
And if you're not Patreon and you want to become one, the link is down in the description.
Yeah, patrons get all kinds of little, mostly bonus videos. Every week there's a new patron bonus video. But I'm also going to start doing a few little like kind of photo essays and little extra tidbits. So yeah, please consider becoming a patron because it supports Everdeen, it supports all the renovations we're doing here, and it supports the channel. So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.